Hey, then you
start
won't have
recording,
to
and off goes the burp.
Yep.
So I was watching the other paint video that Johnny did, and right as I'm talking about Kate Beckinsale in it, how much I love her, my wife starts watching with me. She's like, "Oh, really?"
You knew this as part of the prenup.
Yeah. She's on my list. You guys want to see the finished product of the Goblin?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, cheers. Getting the SD cards?
From all my trail cams and all.
When you say trail, it sounds like you say troll.
You're a troll.
Josh thought the same thing or he wouldn't have laughed.
No, I'm just laughing at you, not with you, at you.
No, with him.
You have to say that because otherwise he'll beat you later.
No.
That's what I would say too. I'd keep going with that line of thought. I swear, Dad, I agreed with you. And then, you're the reason why I'm learning stuff.
I know, right? I was telling Tyler, my wife started watching your last video. Right as I talked about Kate Beckinsale. I drink your bath water. My wife's like, really?
Probably the best thing to do is just come over and spend a night and just pull out all my bits. I have so many bits I won't use in my lifetime.
Don't laugh at that. We're gonna pull out John's bits. He's just laughing. 7th grade.
He's your kid.
I know.
Apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. It's like it's right at the root.
Bump. Reroot.
I know it's like a roll to the tree. I mean, I'll use them on my gasline cars. I'll use them on my gasline cars, but I mean, we're playing a lot, you know, right now, so.
Right? I'd still like to play Gaslands.
Gaslands is a blast. I still want to play Gaslands.
It's way fun. I even bought Josh Kamara Wienerson.
Remember,
Cars for it.
now that I have a better printer, I have like all those files for weapons too.
Oh,
I had, oh,
that
yeah.
would be rad.
I have,
like a minigun.
I probably have 50 cars.
you bought so many.
That's what I was doing
No,
too.
when I go, I still look.
Me too.
Because I want buggies. The buggies aren't a lot, and the group that I play, they're
Rutherford?
Makes me wish I
Slime
could
or
sell my
whatever.
Hot
Oh,
Wheels.
slime.
I
Oh,
want
yeah.
buggies. But
Buggies with that quick start or whatever it was, hot start.
hot farts, hot squirts.
You did hot start on every one of your vehicles, and they were in like 3rd gear when they started the game. Remember?
Just because buggies.
Yeah, there's a drawback for going out first.
Well, yeah. Well, that map was difficult too, with all the cars we had on it. Huh?
What?
But how many cars did we have during that game?
There was 2 each.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. You couldn't even move until something died. Something had to die before you could get going.
And it was what, a 4x4 that we played on?
By the way, if you want to be heard on this, you gotta talk louder than that.
Oh.
You're further away from the camera than loudmouth and me are.
It never struggles to hear me.
Yeah, he blames me for amping the noise up at Ben is being dropped. I did not amp it up.
Dude, okay, when it hit, it was like this. And when it on the video, it was like this. Just saying. What are you drinking over there? Rainbow unicorn?
What?
You've got some explaining to do?
Rainbow unicorn?
That's the name of the drink.
What is it?
Super
Ginseng or-
creamy. You're racking my horn?
You're
So
on
what'd
the
your
wrong
wife think?
website.
Oh, yeah.
That's red tube.
What'd your wife think about the Kate Beckinsale comment?
Nothing she knows I have.
I left most of that
attraction.
comment. I left most of that out because I just didn't want it out there.
Yeah, she knows that she's on my list. She's a definite on the list. So, if the giant
What
zit on my forehead
millimeter
is staring you down, let me know.
What?
Tell it to calm down.
What?
So if the giant zit on my forehead is staring you down, let me know. I'll tell it to calm down. Gosh, I feel like I'm 14 again.
Is that
This
what it
thing-
is?
Yeah! Popped out and I was like, what is this?
It's straight enough. But
I did it again.
I was tempted. I just didn't want to. But I was tempted to go through the counter on you and just have them all.
Do it.
But
You just find the tendencies of each person and then do
Oh,
a
yours
counter
are a little thinner.
for each person.
you do more than I do and stuff.
Just
Mine at
saying.
least applies to the situation though. You say and stuff when it's like, I don't know.
No, I can be just no one saying anything. I'll say and stuff.
I know.
I did that when I was out doing those bear claws.
And
Like,
stuff.
and stuff, and that's what Jake would say too when he first pointed out. He goes, "You just all of a sudden just say and stuff for no reason." I'm like, really? And then I did watch that video. And go, I'm like 4 minutes into this, and I've said 9 times. I don't do that as much as I used to. I will say that. I gotta get you on camera, Murphy. Huh? What's this? Is that new? Huh, Murph? Who? What's it?
Thanks for letting me look at that fig, by the way. 'cause
That
I
big
saw some
nose?
Stuff
Oh, he's a big nose
on
on
yours
Murph.
that I was like, oh, I totally need the black on that.
Really?
You know what to do, Murph?
Like the jacket.
He's like, what the crap you doing to me?
Here you go.
Whoa!
Yeah, dude, they're gonna be molten lava. They came out of there and they were like,
Hot pockets.
There's 5 apiece. So is Murphy one of those dogs that'll drag it? He's off the table.
if we don't watch him, he definitely might put his face up there and narf him up.
Yeah, I only bought 2 of them. I need to buy a couple more.
I wonder how much taste buds I'm gonna fry off my face.
I love them for airbrushes, dude. Love them.
You never see
I'm gonna-
the food of the day or the special of the day at a restaurant as a hot pocket. So how's the hot pocket served?
I'm gonna bite one and
And you keep the middle frozen.
Halfway frozen or piping lava hot?
Here's Waters.
Mountain Dew.
Oh,
Well, it's not a real Mountain Dew, it's diet.
that's all we have.
Kind of irony.
Dun, dun, dun.
Diet. I'd say I saved my calories for these, but I didn't.
You heard me. I was in line at McDonald's complaining about the idiots in front of me. So
Oh, is that what your Greek was? Because I couldn't understand what that word was.
Mickey D's.
I don't think it came across as maybe.
No, it didn't. What came across that? I'm gonna go there.
These 2 people in front of me, and this lady's looking at the menu.
for a while.
Dude, it's like she's at a freaking high-end restaurant. She's like, how many pieces come in the chicken nuggets? I'm like, 10 or 20, order! Gosh. Then the dude's like, oh, 2 cheeseburgers. And then she tells the order back to him. He's like, no, I said chicken sandwiches. It's like, no, you didn't, you idiot.
I don't know why blowing on the outside is gonna give me the illusion that the inside's cool.
I know that way you take a big chomp and it's like, burn!
Yeah, that's cool.
Did they overcook? They seemed like they might have.
They're crunchy. They're still good. It's like that thin crust pizza. Or that oven pizza that you bite into it sounds like a cracker.
Yeah.
They got a thin candy shell. I'm surprised you didn't know that.
There you go.
And then the other thing that's funny is
That cream cheese is hot.
Ooh, yeah.
that one has the magnet.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah. The magnet or
Thanks for pointing
the
that out.
Yeah. I like the contrastiness you did
Just
around
the
her
magnet.
jacket.
Oh,
I don't know if there's any dribble.
I don't want to shake your pig. Because it does for some
You know,
for some reason flies off.
is mine that bad? Did you look at mine? You see that disproportionate?
Uh-huh.
The more I see it, the more it's like,
So if
that's
the
all I can
shoulder-
see.
Exactly.
If that left shoulder was forward more, it would make more sense, but her shoulders are straight.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's still like,
Yep.
because,
Someone thought they could sculpt and they lied to themselves.
well, no, it's like this. So watch my chest. See how it pulls it up?
He wants us
but
to
it-
watch his
I know,
chest.
I'm so
wouldn't-
aroused right now.
It wouldn't
I'm not.
exaggerate that side that much.
Pardon me.
Like it would do that, but not to the extent that's sculpted on there.
Oh, chunks.
Struggling. Ah, it's hot. Chunks. Ah, crap. That sucked.
Did you screw it up again?
Yes, I'm not good at this.
Practice, man.
You had friggin' 3 cheeseburgers before this started. Are you really that hungry?
Dude, my kid, Logan, will eat 2 cheeseburgers.
Really?
And if you didn't give him french fries, he'd probably eat a third. And then, like, an hour later, he'd be like, I'm hungry. I'm like, dude, you're 6. You can't be eating like a teenager. Because that's dad's role.
Yeah, you just wait till you start getting older. You know, when your wife doesn't finish her food, then you gotta start fighting with someone to get the extra.
It's the last bite of the sandwich. That's normally you.
Because she loves me more.
You were just something that was there.
Picked.
Picked.
Yeah. Chosen.
Picked off the street.
Well, doesn't matter where it came from.
Went through more labor to have me than you.
Yeah, but when you came out, she just got what she was given. She didn't pick.
Shut up. Still.
Came out looking like a silverback from Modern the Alien movie. Collection? Oh, dude.
What happened?
Oh,
What in the world?
hiccup and breathe in at the same time.
From the looks of you. Oh,
Zooming
dude,
on
you
that.
broke it.
I did not. What?
Yeah.
What?
What?
How's that even possible?
It's just over time. It's not that big of a deal.
You're full of crap.
No, it did break.
How did it break? It had no spring when I was using it.
That's what I mean. That's why
what
it broke.
I thought. I kept thinking it'd be really nice if this would kind of spring back.
It sprung when I gave it to you.
Where'd it go? You screwed it up.
So,
You always
right
screw
there.
things up. You always break things.
I didn't break it.
Cell replacement.
it's not that big of a deal.
Well, I got a cell replacement.
Oh, I know. All you have to do is like
I
this.
didn't break it. I didn't.
That's what I was doing with it.
That
Well,
explains a
no,
lot.
they wouldn't put a,
It's the only way I would get it to work.
they wouldn't
Okay.
put a screw on that piece
Right.
if it wasn't replaceable.
Yeah. It's not that big of a deal. I don't care.
Hey, hole. You feel bad?
Can't make you feel anything.
Yeah, you can.
You choose to feel.
Why do you always itch your crack right in front of me? No, you're definitely not touching the food.
Yeah, okay, you're gonna stop.
Dude, your row houses inspired me to start something which, of course, I've given up on, but I will finish it. it's gonna finish.
High five, man. High five. You're doing exactly what I
do. I wanted to make a facade for the side of a 4x4.
A facade?
Yeah.
Avocado.
But like a whole bunch of houses
facade.
that were 3D and sticking out and stuff, you know, different depths, have some that were almost two-dimensional that were really far in the background. And just so you could put it on the side of the board so it didn't take real estate away from your game, but it still gave you the feeling of it.
That's why I created the row house.
Yeah, here, I'll show you.
That's exactly why I did that.
I'm even gonna airbrush the sky onto it because I put a big piece of black foam core as the backdrop. That was just the very beginnings of it.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was gonna start pouring like you showed me how to do the plaster of Paris and carve bricks and stuff into it. But I'm gonna have a whole four foot section to go along one half of the board.
Just do your bricks in small increments.
Yeah, oh yeah, I learned that. And I was just thinking, if this just sits on the side of the board, it's not really gonna get messed with, so it can be pretty delicate and it won't have to, you know, it's not gonna get beat up.
That's the whole reason I did the row houses.
Yeah?
Yep.
Same concept?
No, that's why. It was
For the side of a board?
yeah.
Oh.
100% side of the board. The reason why is I want the same thing you did. I want something. So if I have a 4-foot board, I'd make it 4.5 feet. And I wanted the row houses to be my lines, my containers for the edge of the board.
All right.
That, or have them, if I make them playable, have them barely insular playable.
Right.
And that's what I wanted. And so I wanted my board to be theme. I still have a board and that I want to do someday. And it's probably been done. In fact, I know it's probably been done, but I don't care. I want to do it because there's some things I want to do. I want to be able to have a board that's just that you have the top, and then you have all the caverns underneath.
Oh yeah.
And you can
Like pull off the.
I remember you talking about that.
It'd be
It'd be
sweet.
so much work. Oh my gosh.
well,
Well, think of it though. Now it's not because you could 3D print the cavern pretty easy. You just have to design it, and it would just be like, and then you just make them in like 4x4 tiles or 8x8 tiles that you set down.
You were gonna do it for Wild West Exodus, weren't you? So there could be a mining board and you go underneath. That was
did.
so freaking rad.
I did.
Where'd it go? I haven't seen this.
I don't know if I threw it away or gave it to somebody.
You douche canoe.
Your dog makes all kinds of fucking noises.
You should just wait till he goes up the stairs.
You know, fart the
whole
stairs.
way. It's like you don't have butt cheeks. How are you audibly farting? It's true.
He has a sphincter.
Yeah, it's just like your son, Jake, is a catalyst for me to get dirtier and dirtier because he plays into it and he's like, I'm gonna get my dirty old man voice out and I'm gonna provoke you a little bit.
You two are feet off of each other.
Yeah, I know.
Sure.
Who's at your door now?
9 o'clock on a Friday night. No idea.
Pizza again.
Oh, that hurt me. Those jalapeno poppers are restricting my burp. It's like,
glad I haven't
it's
eaten.
going here, it's going, oh, I can't make it past, let's try.
Yeah, I noticed that you and Jake feed off each other big time.
I know, dude. We're kindred spirits as far
Yes,
as
you are.
dirty stuff goes.
Yeah. You guys are just. Jake doesn't need help.
I know. Neither do I.
And you don't either, so that's what makes it even more. It's like, what's going on here, man? Something's happening.
There are a few
Something's
people
happening.
I feed off of, and one was Randon, and one is Clayton, and the other one's your kid.
You know who I used to, when I get tired and my wife did not like me being around because we would just feed off each other so bad.
Huh.
Me and Ian.
Really?
Yes. We would feed off each other so bad. My wife would go, "You guys are driving me crazy." Yes, it is. Yeah. What? Yeah, I noticed that when I was doing you guys. It's like, just,
But no potty thought. It's like,
well, there's no, just bam, 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 bam. It's like trying to one up him. Trying to one up this guy.
Murphy, your snoring is getting worse, and you doing it at night, and it's keeping me awake.
Oh, you didn't know that I put all the fingers and stuff outside of his
I
esophagus?
didn't see those till just the other
Did you see the
day.
hand that's cut in
I saw the
throat?
hand in the throat, but I didn't see the 2 severed fingers that were sitting on the outside on the
Did you
ground.
see the spinal column?
Yep.
Have you looked in the Griffhound's neck?
Mm-hmm. He's got one too. Ah!
Yeah, he has a. Oh wait, yeah, there's the throat.
I can just imagine him grabbing that Griffhound by the body and the head, ah! Making a chicken sound.
Do you see the throat? There's a tube for the throat.
Yeah. It's esophagus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chicken sound.
Yeah. Feathers go flying and the
Yeah,
stormcaster crank.
See the esophagus for the. That was a good pun.
I didn't even try.
That was right off the cuff, man. That was
awesome.
right off the cuff.
Here you go. Holy sh!
I know, dude. It's
And you talk about me.
There's some.
Are they metal?
Yeah.
Some are.
Metal and resin.
Metal and resin.
Wait, is this the stuff that you picked up from that guy?
You two, between you two.
There's the elemental.
Well, at least I don't have a hobby store. It's all in the
Cyclone.
packages like that.
There's their leader, Yavanka.
He's calling you names now.
Ivanka do?
Hang on, there's more. I know.
You kind of have a little bald spot going on.
Shut up.
That's where you sleep,
Eat
right?
a
Like I said, I've gotten pretty handy at bleeping things out.
What's this?
At least this time, no one can read your mouth.
Storm Elemental?
Yeah, it's all resin though, so they're pretty delicate, which sucks. There was more in here I just saw a minute ago when I was looking.
So
Let me
is this
keep
like
looking.
a skirmish game?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty fun.
It's a blast, dude. I love it.
It's on the Dark Age.
I know, that's what I'm saying, man.
It's because I went up to Goblin Town in Pocatello, and he had it all in this big bin for 50% off, and I was like, yank!
You just took it all?
I took like 90% of it. Pretty cool.
Well,
Let me look for a minute.
the thing is, you guys are going to get me going on this, and then Black Friday sale is going to come out for Cool Me or Not. And then
Oh,
we'll
yeah,
be
a lot
like,
of that's
hey,
for me,
by
too."
the way, I just added like the whole rest of the army.
It's a planet that was abandoned by it was kind of for government experiments and stuff, and then they figured out that a meteor was going to hit it. So they all took off and left all the people on the planet. The only people that survived were underground, and then they all came out and they're all freaks. And there's Bible thumpers and maybe I don't have any more.
It's like me.
Oh boy. Por favor.
That's cool, dude.
Yeah, that's my main faction is Forsaken.
Well, just put it back in the box once you've got looked at it.
That's a cool fig.
Look at that one. Father Mayhem.
Yeah, I saw that
So
one.
rad.
Cult of Morph.
I don't have any ice caster. I'd give him to you. Or you don't ice cast, your fire cast, huh?
Yeah, Firecast.
I don't have any fire cast
Sweet
either.
fig.
Jagiri is the one faction I never really delved into.
Never really did. I just had the rest of them.
I just have all the rest. You know, I may have a lot of old figs, but you got me beat on new figs. You got me beat on the new stuff.
I can't have old figs. I wasn't around.
That's where my miniatures outnumber you.
You know?
Other than that,
And there's mercenaries for this game.
cool fire.